Oh wow, that's interesting. 2 samurai, 2 dancers, and me. So that's actually pretty cool. So if it's any casting gear, I'm 100% going to get it. The problem, of course, is I don't really need casting gear. Because it's like well, actually, no, it's level 250, so it's technically stronger than this. But this is also my full occult crescent gear. So I don't really need anything else. Okay, so I need to augment this ring. Honestly, I need to... Realistically, I just gotta...
Is this meant to be
Honestly, it's the kind of thing where I just need to play the game, you know? I've been kind of like slacking. I say slacking, but it's not like I really need to do any of this shit, you know? So it's like I don't need to play this game. And that's kind of like how it's been. I just haven't really been playing the game. Just, yeah, fine. I don't need to play the game. But it's just like, because like I was staying logged into the game. I mean, that's why I never really did like expert roulettes and stuff. I never really had to worry about tomes or whatever, because I would be doing like I'd be always like logged into the game, just chilling, just AFKing in Limsa, and then when a train gets announced, I would just go on. I would just join the train. And so it's like, yeah, you do, you know, 3 trains a week. It's like, that's super easy. It's much easier than it was. Oh, welcome. Saying how much I've been slacking off in this game. I used to play it all the time, just to, like, chill and AFK in Limsa. But just, I don't know, haven't been as motivated to play anymore. So all my gear is kind of crap. I mean, I have all leveled up. Well, except my crafting. Honestly, I was kind of like chilling on my crafting. Because I was like, oh, well, I'll do this, I'll do that. And so I wasn't like super concerned about it. I was like super concerned. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like there's gonna be a cosmic exploration. And like there's the weekly custom deliveries, which I mean, honestly, if I had been doing custom deliveries since like every week since since Dawn Trail, I would have all my crafters would be level 100. I'm like, oh no, I'll hold off on it because I was like, oh, I know what I want to do. I want to make sure that my like I don't want to waste the experience I do because I haven't even done the Dawn Trail like studium stuff. You know, like the kind of quests related to Dawn's. The quests they do for every single patch, where it's like, oh, okay, well here's the kind of like quests we have involving your crafters gatherers. You know, it's like the Hysterium.
This is no power I've seen before, but I won't be daunted.
So I just hadn't really been doing it. So I was like, oh, I'll hold off and do it later. I'll get around to it. I'll actually do proper leveling. I'll do my I'll level with like levies and stuff just to make sure, because I want to complete 1 levy per. But then I'm like,
a comrade is in trouble.
It's kind of like fall by the wayside. Just like I really forgot about it, but I just never really paid attention to it. It was always like on the back burner type thing, so I just never ended up actually doing it. It's like at the end of the world, really, obviously. But I don't know. I've definitely been less motivated to do stuff.
Scatter blood upon the wind.
The divine beasts. Have care.
And like, even the last patch, I was like, I mean, I didn't do my
A comrade is down. Someone revive them.
I didn't do my breathe fire. Okay, it doesn't fire each time. I didn't do my frontline roulette. Like, honestly, I really need to do frontline roulette more frequently. It's always, it's the same thing as always. I just gotta do my frontline roulette, and I just never end up doing it.
Will you overcome my trial?
And like, I should just. Like, it was always the same kind of thing where it's like, oh, I just gotta log in each day and do it every day. And it's like it's not that hard to do, like frontline roulette. But it's just like I wouldn't log in at all. I was just like, I don't feel like logging in. Yeah, plenty of space. Well, I thought I had more space too. But I mean, to be fair though, like when Fork Tower came out, I did. Hey, I got that right. I did work it. You know, I did get my Fork Tower clear. So
you shall reap the rewards for daring to contend.
So I mean, I did like really grind levels and get all my jobs are maxed and all that shit. So like, you know, when it comes down to stuff like I feel like I need to do, I'm pretty good at doing it. But I just find it hard to find that motivation for a lot of things.
There is no escape.
Yeah. It's like for the Occult Crescent, I know you got to do it now. Like you got to do it right away. You have to do your Fork Tower right away. Because if you don't do your Fork Tower right away, then everyone will have stopped doing it, and like no one's going to be running it anymore, or you're going to be like stuck on like new prog parties, or basically because there's going to be less teams doing it, you're going to be stuck in prog parties that aren't like at the level that you're at. So like if you've gotten to near the end, maybe the only groups that are available to do it are oh shit. Inside. Okay.
I must thank you, mortals.
So I mean, it's basically how they. I mean, it's how like Eureka.
It seems we've impressed Kirin. Let us keep up the good
It's
work.
how Eureka is. It was how Bajda was. It was like, yeah, you just want to make sure you do it the second you can, because, well, like you want to do Eureka, the Eureka zones when they're current, because that's when you're gonna have the most amount of people there, and you'll have the least amount of personal responsibility. Because like I did Eureka when it was current, so I did Animos, Pagos, Pyros, Hydatos, all those all current. Got all my relics while they're all current, with the sole exception of since Pagos's grind was such dog shit. Pagos was the only one I didn't have. I didn't have all the relic weapons done in Pagos by the time Pyros came out. I was close. I was like I had like 2 or 3 weapons I had to work on, so I did. I stayed in Pagos, finished up those weapons. It was mostly just the crystals. The Pagos crystals were this. Or actually, no, it was the Frosted Flakes. Yeah, it was the Frosted Flakes that I needed, because it's just like because you got so little light from doing the Notorious Monsters. They did patch it multiple. They did change it, and like even while Pagos was still active, they nerfed or they increased the light gain you got from Notorious Monsters. And realistically, I think the whole point of what you're supposed to do was what you were supposed to do was like actually like farm mobs and shit to do it.
I'm glad
It's
you're
like,
safe.
okay, well, that sucked.
Let's keep moving.
So yeah, because in Animos you just have to do Notorious Monsters. Just do Notorious Monsters, beat the final boss. That's it. Whereas in Pagos it was like, no, you have to beat Notorious Monsters to get the Pagos crystals, beat the final boss Loki to do that final ascension for your weapon. But also you needed these crystal clusters, which only were gotten from filling up your kettle with light, and that only happened. I thought they were going to go immediately. Whoopsie. And so that was the first time they did that. Previously, it was just like, nope, defeat Notorious Monster, get crystals. This was like, oh yeah, you're still doing normal crystals, but we also have shit. Still doing normal crystals, but we also have these extra crystals that you need light for, and still these normal crystals that you need light for, and they also had those in they also had the light crystals in other things as well. So, like, Pyros also had light crystals, but the light crystal, getting those other crystals, the secondary set of crystals, was much easier in Pyros, but also because you needed a secondary set of crystals to re-roll your artifacts, or re-roll your relic, because you needed that shit to re-roll your relic. So they had to make it easier to get, because you have to be something you could, like, farm a lot. Farm easily. Yeah. I guess I could have booked it. I think there was one time I just mad dashed it and was able to do it without getting hit, but either way. But yeah, like in Pyros, the expectation was like, yeah, you needed the crystals to get your shit. But that was it. Like you just needed the Frosted Flakes, and that was all. Just to get your weapon. So it was a grind, and then I think they said they nerfed it again even after that as well. We didn't send it. That's fine. So yeah, shit. Okay. But anyway. Yeah, so I did that when it was current. Same for Bostra. And yeah, so like I did that. So I did all the zones when they were current. So obviously when Balazine Arsenal popped up in the in Hidatos. You know, I did that one as Kerr. In fact, I even got a really early clear on that. I think it was like week 2 clear or something, because I was obviously woefully, like, I snuck into a group. This is before like things were pretty good, and they were really on the ball about making sure, like, before all the systems were in place to like say, oh, okay, cool, like we have these groups, we have all these things. So it was just like, yeah, I was able to get into a group, and it was like, this is like my, like, I barely started the game, basically. It was like
an impressive show. Hurry now. Do not keep me waiting.
oh, I got them, shit. I did not expect to actually win the pants, because we have 2 people who can read or can need the aiming set. But yeah, so like, it wasn't like super regimented back then. It was just like, oh, you know, we'll just you know, get groups or sign people up, and it was before people were like actually like checking prog and doing all the shit there. And so basically, like, I had done a few frag farms here and there, but like hadn't really. And I got in some parts of the boss, but it's like, this is like honestly like my first, or it was like my first it was like my second, or it was like my second actual like non-frag farm pull, where we actually got to Demi-Ozma and we beat it. In fact, I was even dead at the time when we beat it. Like, I was on the floor dead because I fucked up a mechanic, because this is like my first time actually seeing Demi-Ozma. I think we wiped to Absolute Virtue on my first attempt of the full clear. But I forget. But it was pretty cool. I remember my heart was super racing, because it was like, yeah, I did not expect to clear, because like, obviously, you know, it was super early in this whole thing, and I got lucky being able to be put into a party there where there are, you know, a lot of people know what the fuck they're doing, and so we cleared it, and people had enough reses to res me, so that was pretty awesome. So yeah, it was like a week 2 clear, very, 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 very good. And then like I did multiple clears afterwards. Like I have a few Physios weapons. I have a full tank, slaying, aiming, casting, and healing set, fully augmented. So +2 for most of the gear with the Osodes and the Vermilion cloaks for the healer. So like I have the chest piece is the one you can get with a Vermilion cloth.
What your kind can do.
And then I got plus elemental gear +2 for everything else within Physios weapons. I think the only one of those sets I don't have the Physios weapon is the aiming set, so I just hadn't gotten around to actually getting it. My own fault, obviously.
Drink deep of the elements.
Earth. That should be fun here then. Oh fuck! It was Earth and Fire. Oh fuck, I'm screwed. I didn't see the fire. Lightning. Yeah, I didn't see the fire one at all. I only saw the Earth. My bad.
Once more, shall
Lightning,
we?
ice, shit. Yeah, that was bad. I was in the exact corner that was the absolute worst for. So I was on that side. That entire side was fucked. There was like, oh,
the glory of the Salat.
Yeah, bad luck for me.
You are naught but insects to be crushed.
But yeah, so I did those when they were current.
Accept your
And then when
fate.
Bajra came out, I'm like, okay, well, you got to do this shit when it's current as well. And even for, like, same for the relics. I actually did all the relics before Shadowbringers ran out, because I knew like some of these things would be really, really hard to do. Like if you want to do the castrums inside the Fate, inside each of the regions, that'll be tough. So if you're gonna farm stuff, you got to do it when it's current and everyone's there. Because if you don't, you're gonna have a really, really hard time of getting all that shit. You know? Because if you don't, no, like in the next expansion, like you'll have like less than half the people, and like
By their might, I pay
it's not even
the
just less than
path
half,
to paradise.
but it's also the problem that happens when you
I am the will of the crystal.
the problem that happens when you when the new expansion comes out. Like no one's gonna, like when the expansion just comes out, no one's gonna be playing fucking Boston, right? So if you're like, oh cool, Endwalker came out, let me go back to Bajra. It's like, no, for that first like month or two, maybe even 3, like no one's gonna be running Bajra shit. You know, like it's so empty. That's why it's like,
Careful now. The face
Gotta be really
of
careful.
war is ever changing.
and make sure you're just gonna be really careful. And okay, so this is obviously gonna be water for the last one, so let's head over here just to be safe.
Tremble!
So yeah.
Disappear!
So yeah.
Kneel!
So I made sure to do all that shit. You know? When it was current. Like, and especially, and it seemed like a lot of people had issues with getting enough people to do just Delubrum normal. Like in Shadowbringers, they actually waited and made sure the queue had 24 people before going in. And then when Endwalker dropped, they're like, okay, we're going to remove that restriction.
Oh, sublime
Like, you can-
Escort! Drink deep
You
of
don't
the
need to.
elements.
Fuck, there was fire and earth and lightning. Fire, earth, lightning. There. Perfect. I was already in the right spot for it. And well, fuck. It's just that cocksucking piece of shit fucked me over by fucking blocking me. Chill over here.
Accept your fate!
Right. No, it's because that piece of shit fucking like moved me over and I wasn't paying attention to the other thing. Now, obviously, I wasn't paying attention to the other thing. I should have been paying attention to that. But either way. The interesting thing is they died too. Well, they didn't really die too. They just died because they got hit probably by boats. So I was like, okay, well, I might as well avoid his thing. Earth. Water. Lightning, fire. Here's precise.
Insolent fool.
Up inside because you know which way the blades are going to go. But it's going to go this way. So yeah. Oh wow, dude. Oh fuck! I wasn't even paying attention to that. Good. I was lucky to be in the right spot then.
Be gone.
So yeah, so I did everything when it was current. Oh wow, I was going instead.
Why? I am
There
the
we go.
will of the crystal. How could
Oh,
I
I'm
be
dead, people.
defeated
We did.
by
Oh man, I went to the chest. God damn it. I went
Farewell,
to the
my
chest
little
with that.
brother.
Well, but whatever. I already have my
Return to the
already have my
crystal
piece.
from which you were born.
So yeah, I did everything when it was
Back of
current
you, I invite
because
you to the gate of the gods.
I knew and so people were having problems with farming relics for the stuff that comes out of Delubrum Normal because Delubrum Normal was the best way to get something because you got I think you got 2 rewards from it.
You have the
Or maybe it was
privilege of
Zadnor.
walking within the heart
Maybe
of Julia.
the Zadnor big mega fate
Do
at the
not
end.
disappoint me.
Double dip. I think Zadnor and double dip with the Delubrum Normal gave you more of the Time Worn artifact. So depending on what you needed more of. So the Zadnor one was harder to farm because you had to wait for the fate to spawn, had to have enough people to do it because it was basically an alliance raid worth of people you needed. And then alliance raids worth of people to do it. And it didn't spawn all the time. So it was you have to pop in, wait for it to spawn, then you can go in and wait for that. So if you just needed time worn artifacts, it was just faster to do Delubrum if the queue popped, because it's just running through the boss super quick, which you could do in 20-30 minutes. Which is basically how long Zadnor took, but didn't have all the overhead of Zadnor. Because once you pop out of Zadnor, once you pop out of a Dalriada, you have to wait for it to spawn again. So much more lengthy to spawn, right? And farm really. So yeah, but it was fine. So yeah, I made sure to get all of those pieces first because I knew that once the expansion, because I think that's what happened in. I think when Shadowbringers dropped, I went back to Eureka for some reason. I forget why. I think I might have been I think I'll go back and farm Cassie earrings or something like that. Farm something from Pogus. I went to Pogus, I think, and there was literally no one there. And I think even for Endwalker as well, I was I'm gonna go farm crystals or something, and no one was there. No one was inside. So it was shit. Yeah, I don't need to start with that. I was already in there.
I wonder.
So. Wrong side. Damn it. Bullshit. Damn it. That was fine. I thought it was going to be the complete western side. Or the eastern side, because that was the side I was on. Oh my god, could you get the fuck out of my goddamn fucking way? Fuck, dude, just get the fuck out of my fucking way! Jesus, fuck, that's annoying when you have these fucking people who are just I'm gonna fucking follow you, and it's just so fucking annoying to deal with that shit. It's thanks, assholes! Especially when you have 5 people all fucking grouped together, all being fucking morons. Did I make it? Yeah, I made it. Yeah, that's annoying. It's always really annoying to deal with that shit.
My javelin pierces all.
Also, look at this. Look, you went right into where the fuck. Could you fuck off, dude? Dude, could you just fuck? Oh, I'm literally standing there. You run to where the fuck I am.
Allow me to show you a trick I've learned. Have you the strength to find the answers you seek? This is not Varna deal. I'm well aware of that. I also understand the true nature of my existence. So come, let us finish this. I will eliminate you and make this world ours. The time for games is over. Behold my true power! I shall forge a more fitting stage for our battle. All pales before our brilliance. Perhaps some magic in the mix. You fought well, but it's time to say goodbye. My javelin pierces all! Even in this false flesh, I will not lose to you! Let's try this.
So the tank had a tank buster, tried to move out of the way, you know, and that's fine, you know, generally. But the problem is that, like, I had already moved out of the way, so I'm like, oh shit, he has a tank buster. Okay, I'm gonna get further out because I'm a caster. I can do that. Fine. But then now the tank's running towards me, and I have to scramble. So now me just thinking, okay, I'll get out of the way. I'll do a few instant spells, and then get ready to start casting again. Now when the tank starts moving towards me, I'm like, fuck, I'm out of instants. I used my instants when I was moving. And so now I have to, you know, waste time having to move even further out of the way. So the problem is that when you have tanks move like that, they're like, oh shit, they're moving. It's like, oh, well, I'll move too, right? And the issue can come from when it's like, oh, okay, he's moving directly this way. Okay, I'll move to the left or right, you know? But then they also move to the left or right for some reason. You know, you can't predict this shit. And so generally, that's why, especially for tank busters, I would just say, don't move as a tank. Like, don't clip another tank with a tank buster, because usually you can't survive that unless you invuln. But, like, just make sure you're not going to kill your other tanks, and then just stay still. Let people get out of the way. Because everyone can get out of the way. No one's that stupid where they stay inside a tank buster for the most part. And though I say that, there definitely are some people who might have the wrong expectation of like, oh, well, the tank's going to move. I'll stay here. The tank's definitely going to move. And then the tank doesn't move, and they're like, oh shit, I died. But like, that's obviously their own fault, right? Like, they saw the AoE, they didn't move. Clearly, that's on them, right? So that's why generally I'm just like, you know what? It should be the tank for a tank busters only. Tank should be the one to stay, because everyone else can get out of the way. Because if the tank tries to move and tries to get out of the way, but then there's some shenanigans where it's like, oh shit, they're moving in the same direction as another player, and the other player's like, oh shit, I have to run out of the way. I have to keep running. And they keep running, and the tank's like, oh, I gotta get out of the way. I gotta keep running. And so now basically, from the DPS or healer's perspective, the tank is just like literally just chasing them. Like a few pixels behind. And from the tank's perspective, it's like, why is this guy following me into the tank buster? You know? So, you know, that shit happens. And then now, whoever was there died. And that's why it's like, everyone knows to get out of the AoE. So if the tank buster appears, everyone knows, oh yeah, let's get out. You know? There's a big red circle on the ground, okay, I'll get out of the big red circle. Problem solved. You know? It is that simple. So that's why, for those, I'm just like, yeah, tank should be the one. Tank should be the one who stays. Because it's just generally safer. Because more people will, come on. That's up. Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, yellow's gonna go all in on us. We came in too late. I mean, this is actually a really shit position to start with, because blue has blue is very likely gonna come after us, right? Blue will take theirs and come, and normally they'll come up to the corner, which is actually the smart blue. If blue was smart, that's what they would have done. The stupid thing is that for some reason blue attacked, For some reason, blue attacked. Yeah, so this is what they should have done. They should have come and attack us the first time. If they had done this earlier, they would have split us. So basically, yellow fucked themselves over. See, that's smart. You think, oh, I got it. I'll do this. Yeah. In theory, blue. Oh my god, are you kidding me? They put the tower right next to. Oh no, did yellow just take our tower? Is that? Yeah, so realistically, we gotta go fuck over yellow. But yeah, so basically, normally, with the tower position like that, yellow would have gone after the one in the northwest, and blue would have come after the one on the coast, straight up. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, what? Did this the same fucking tower? Are you kidding me? So we had a tower, and yellow And after we had gotten kidnapped by Yellow, they reset the same exact tower in the same position. Like, that's a little dog shit. Yeah, watch out, there's that. Okay, yeah, see, this is the problem, is we're splitting ourselves. Honestly, we should... Yeah, this is a tough position, because Blue's too close to us. We're investing too much fucking resources into fighting. So Blue's obviously naturally going to come after us, right? That's the problem. And now Yellow's coming after us. It's like, dude, could you fucking stop? Yeah, it's just like, that's why going after them was a stupid idea. That's why going after, like, that's why pushing into Yellow was dumb. Because Yellow might have gone after Blue, maybe. Obviously, they could have still come after us because they still did go after us. But they might have not. Anyway, we shouldn't go super. Well, actually, we're kind of fucked, really. Yeah, like going after them is fine. Get some extra kills, get some extra points. But realistically, we need to back out and fight Blue. Oh shit, should have gone south. Yeah, we need to go after Blue. I think the fact that we still have people going after Yellow, it's like, stop that. Like, it's good that we are, you know, we're able to get our points because we're doing that. Because we're getting those kills, but realistically, we can't just rely on that. Okay, so now we gotta watch out, because Blue's probably gonna come. Yeah, here we go, there's Blue. We gotta worry about, oh, actually, Blue, seems like Blue's going after Yellow, that's kind of weird. Well, this is the great big note, so we gotta stay here just in case. Gotta guard it, can't leave no one here. Yeah, I'm surprised I have a full battle high. That's really lucky with my kill. Yeah, see, this is like bad luck. Obviously, blue is already situated. Actually, I don't know. Maybe blue went all in, but the blue was already trying to tickle us from the east. So, why are we going after yellow? Don't prematurely antagonize yellow. Yeah, this is gonna fuck me over if I stay here. Yeah, I don't want to die. Every one of us is like... Technically, yeah, it's probably better to get this one. But, especially because blue seems to be attacking us now. Oh, they stop. This is definitely a more defensible position than the other one, so it's understandable why we would leave. But yeah, obviously the problem is we all left like all at once, so it's like, yeah, there's no real point in staying. I just want to make sure no one tries to sneak up the back way. Ah, shit, I died. Oh, wow, we got fucking swarm. Oh, I see, that's why. We all left. I wasn't paying attention. How much of a time? Now we have a decent chunk of time on that, but whatever. Yeah, so the problem is now we have yellow going after our node, and blue's obviously going to go after our node too, so now we have to, yet again, get fucked by both of them, because they put a fucking node already where the two forces were fighting us. It's like, oh man. God damn it. Yeah, we got fucked. Why are we fucking fighting yellow? Why are you not near the fucking tower? Are you fucking stupid? Like, why did you go fucking in on yellow and lose our tower? Are you fucking retarded? Stay near the fucking tower, you fucking morons. Jesus fucking Christ, they're fucking dumb. They, like, went in on yellow. Don't ever do that. Let yellow come to us, because we're already fighting against fucking blue and... God, they're fucking so stupid. Why would you fight both fucking sides? Like, you fought both sides in the stupidest way possible! You fucking took most of our forces away from where we need to actually defend! And then we lost it! Because you're fucking retarded! It's just like, it's so fucking annoying. Like, that was our tower. That was ours. All you had to do is stay at our tower. Don't ever go in like, oh, yellow's attacking us. Why would you take half our forces to go fight yellow away from where we need to actually defend? Why would you do that? God damn it. I tried to get away, but I got fucking stunned. And I didn't know I was stunned. And they fucking fucked me in the meantime. It's like, dude. But yeah, exactly. Let them fight each other. Don't go full in. Like, we would have been fine. You know, we would have been fine if we had just stayed at our tower, defended blue, defended yellow, and then they would have smacked each other a little bit to ease off the pressure from us. So the fact that you took half our forces to push in on yellow, while blue was already up our ass, it's like, well, you're just begging to get fucked at that point. Okay, we still won. Thank God. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ. It's just like, man, like we had, like, to be fair, we could have still lost it, right? Like, we could have still lost it if both of them had focused more on us than them. We could have just been absolutely crushed by both of them, which we did. We got crushed by blue and lost the tower. But we could have played them off against each other a little more. Luckily, we had, luckily we are a good team, like, combat-wise. Our team was very good combat-wise. Because that's basically why we won. We won because we were able to get a lot of kills. Like, we didn't really get good positions for a lot of the towers. We only got, you know, one every now and then. But for the most part, when we didn't just fucking run away from the tower we were supposed to defend, we were able to maintain it. You know, the one on the tip of the coast, we maintained it until the better one appeared, so we all abandoned it. Except for me, because I didn't realize they did that, and then I got fucked. But, yeah. That's on me. So... anyway. Let's check out my PvP profile. Cool, like that. Okay, so still need... Obviously, I haven't really done... Like, I think this is my second Frontline Roulette of the new patch. Honestly, I should be doing this every single day. I just forget. It's just... It's the kind of thing where, because the deadline's so far away, where I just have to do this during 7.3, it makes it really hard for me to do the daily thing I need to do, because I can procrastinate, saying, oh, I have tons of time to do it, I have, like, months to get this series rewards. And every time it's the same thing, like, or I might, like, work really hard in the beginning, get to, like, level 15 or something, and then, like, oh, I'm almost there, like, I can relax, and then pretty much every single time it ends up me rushing near the end of the patch to be like, oh, fuck, I gotta get to 25 real quick. Okay. But, cool. Got a win. It's always good. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.